not be erased. We will not be erased. We will not be erased. We will not be erased.
Okay.
We will not be erased. 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 We will not be erased.
Come on.
We will not be erased.
Raise your voice.
We will not be erased.
Keep it moving.
We will not be erased.
Raise your voice.
We will not be erased.
Keep it moving.
We will not be erased.
Raise your voice.
We will not be erased.
Keep it moving.
We will not be erased.
Raise your voice. I don't hear you.
Will not be erased.
Keep it moving.
We will not be erased.
Raise your voice.
We will not be erased.
Keep it moving.
We will not be erased.
Raise your voice.
We will not be erased.
Keep it moving.
We will not be erased.
Raise your voice.
We will not be erased.
Keep it moving.
We will not be erased.
Raise your voice.
We will not be erased.
All right. Come on, get up. That is community at its finest, as you all can see in the room. And it's very serious. We're talking about a very serious situation this evening. But what I would ask is that we cooperate with one another. Before I came in here, well, whoever's up there, please, people want to hear from you. They don't want to talk to your back, they want to talk to you. All right? Thank you very much for your cooperation, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is sufficient that we have the board members where you can be able to talk to them face to face and not, talk to their back or talk to them up there or talk to them over there or, thank you very much for coming up. Thank you. Well, we're gonna introduce themselves. Just give me a second, bro. I'm gonna make sure that each and every one of these people get introduced themselves to y'all, so that the questions that you have goes to them. Amen. All right.
That we are on land, that we are in an area that has been historically black. Before the South End was the South End, it was Roxbury, and there were black and brown people who lived here that have been forced out over generations. So I just want to say that. I do have a question and some statements. One, I do want to say that for the people who are here that were not here the last meeting was opened and directed by white faces. Just saying. And now we are at a meeting where they have been given. I want to say, do not allow your senses to confuse you. Just because somebody looks like you does not mean that they have your best interest in mind. And don't take it personally. If that's not you, it's not you. But if it is you, you know it's you. So the original USIS mission stated, USIS mission is to act as a catalyst to bring together the resources of individuals, the community, and the agency to promote the well-being of those at risk within the community and to nurture personal and communal growth and development. Then the new mission was changed, and I want to know when that happened and why, to our mission is to harness the power of our diverse community to disrupt the cycle of poverty for children and families. I want to name that the senior programs, the GED programs, and other programs that have helped. 5 other programs that have been stripped away and now is only serving what they want to say black and brown youth, which personally I think is a ploy, is a pull on our heartstrings to say, oh, poor black and brown children, but what about the people that need their GEDs? What about the people that need all of these other services that have been stripped? So I want to know who made the decision to change the mission into this direction and to cut out these programs that have helped thousands of people. I want to also know, that your son, first of all, the last meeting people were given the wrong information that the building has already been sold. That lie was spread that it was already been sold so that we would be deterred from actually fighting this process. I want to state that, and I want to ask. If you care about the community, like you say that you do, if you care about our responses and our input, like you say that you do, will you stop this process? Because you have already recognized where you have went wrong. You have recognized your shortcomings in reaching the people that needed to be reached. How many people saw the PSA video that I posted? How many people showed up because they were reached on social media by young people? How many people are actually enraged that this process, that we've come this far in this process and are just now learning about this? So if me as one single person, I am 22 years old and I use a camera and my smarts to reach people, to invite them into the process, if we can do that, we can make a pivot, start this process over again, and do it right.
Okay.
So I did have some questions. So when did the mission change and why?
Hi, Destiny. Thank you for your question.
Great question, baby.
And if I'm addressing just Destiny for a question, it's just because sometimes it's easier to talk to the person who asked the question. It's for everybody to hear. Sorry, can you hear me better now? Thank you. So first of all, I really wish, as your 22-year-old spirit, that you were here to help us get that word out more deeply.
I offered.
Because the point is that I am happy to respond. I listened to the question, and I heard you listen to her. I expect the respect for me to respond, because that's what you asked for. In regards to your first question about the programs and why we're cutting programs, okay? I'm not going to talk about oh my bleeding heart. I have a responsibility being on this board. I have a responsibility on being on this board first and foremost to make sure that United South End Settlements survives to serve the community. Now, if I'm faced with the choice of do I watch 9 programs fizzle into the dust and have USS close its doors 5 years ago or 2 years ago versus cutting down the programs that don't have enough attendance, that don't have donations, that don't have grants funding them.
They were
I made
funded.
the decision to make USCS survive. We are not liking the decision. I don't like having to make that decision either. But when I joined the board 3 years ago, that is what I was faced with. That is what this board was faced with. And I'm answering for the board on that. The second question you asked is, who changed the mission? How did this mission change? The second question was, who changed the mission? How did the mission change? Again, this board will stand up for that accountability. We looked at this. We looked at the input that we got. We changed the mission to figure out what is going to make USCS serve the right people in the Boston community. And that is the people, let me speak.
Because black and brown children get money, but people who need GEDs and other services don't.
Because the whole reason why United South End Settlements, as people talked about before, about immigrants, people who are in need, we changed the mission to make sure it is focused on the people in our community who are in need, and I'm sorry to say this, not the people who are holding on to memories.
Not the people that are holding members.
All right, so you got
Can I say that the memories are what's connected to Harriet Tubman's legacy?
Wait a second, hold on, sweetheart. Hold on for a second. So you just said something, right? That sparked the people in the back. That you said a memory which touched these folks right here. It really did. So if you could please if you could please give some kind of response for that, because to me,
If we don't have memory, if we don't have history, we have
I
nothing.
understand. Listen, you're 22. I got a lot of history.
I know my history. I know
Let her answer.
There's nothing to answer to. She said what she had to say.
Let her answer. Yeah, her. Let her answer. Her. In the boot. Oh. Yeah. Now answer, please. Now hold on for a second. Excuse me. There's a senior talking. There's a senior talking. Hold on. What? I'm not going under this thing.
Do not let her take you there. Do not let her take you there. Do not let her take you there.
I do apologize.
No. You already said it. We don't want to hear. You already said it. It's too late. Now we know how the boy truly failed. Come on, Julia. We don't need your input neither.
But that's what you become doing. You mismanage your situation.
I will own the fact that I misspoke, and I apologize. I deeply apologize for that. I own that I misspoke.
No, it's too late. You can't take it back.
Let me explain what I meant. Is that if you are a member of the Boston community, if you are a member of the Boston community, if you are a member of the Boston community that is in need of services that United South End Settlements offer, the door is wide open for you, as it is wide open today.
Thank you. Have a seat.
Can we please just pause for a minute right now? Can we please just pause for a minute right now? Sorry, I took that from you. But listen, this is painful, this is hard, none of us like it.
My name is Lisa Flegel, and I'm a trauma specialist. I work at the Louis D. Brown Peace Institute, and displacement is what traumatizes people and what perpetuates the cycle of violence. I ran a girls program in this building for 5 years, and it saved the lives of all the young women in that program. Today they're in their 30s, and they said without the Harriet Tubman House, they would be dead or in prison. So, as a trauma specialist, as someone who works with people who lost loved ones to homicide, the Harriet Tubman House has been an oasis of peace. And where are these people supposed to find hope if you take away their programs? One more thing, because the voice of the nonprofit world has not been heard yet. I want to say that you can look all over New England, and you can look at youth development programs and community-based programs, and they raise the money they need to raise to stay open. And that's what we need to be able to do. Thank you.